Okay, right. So it's that time of the night that I'm back in the hotel room. It's about, I think, 11 maybe, and it's time to do my roundup. I'm a bit, less than sober, but I'm not plastered. I've been plastered. That one time I did that video, I was really drunk. There's been a few times, I guess, I've done it when I'm really drunk. Anyway, I did say something about mosquitoes. So I'm just going to show you the bites I have on my legs, okay? Okay, so I'll see if you can see the knee. You see those? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think that's a new one. Yeah. And then we have, that's the mosquito bite patch that I got in India. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go, the back of the leg. 8, 9, 10, 11. You see the pattern here? All on the right leg. Now, if I put on my left leg, there's one here, and yeah, it's one there. There's probably a couple on the back. Nothing major. Well, the right is like, it's like the right wing of the fucking mosquitoes. But it's bad, and I had my windows open. I'm like scratching right now all day trying to get some air in here, and I want to shut them tonight and hope the little cunts will die. I actually hear them going when I'm sleeping, and you start drifting off and you hear and you're like, it's a fucking mosquito. Immediately you cover up, but of course you get really hot because it needs to be about 15 degrees in my room for me to sleep properly. And I guess if with the minimal bedding I have, if it was 20, I might be able to sleep. I think 18 is more likely. If you're American, 68 is the most I can deal with, basically, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. So it's bad. It's really bad. Really kind of getting depressed because I know I'm more than halfway through my trip. I've got like 3 more nights, and I'm going back to absolute no income, no standard of living, no certainty about anything, and kind of don't give a shit. I managed to buy a really cheap bottle of wine in the supermarket today that when I Googled on my Vivino app, thank you, Luke, it gave it to it's in the top 10% of the world, which it was €3.50 in the supermarket, which is like really cheap. So I'm sure it's gonna be good when I crack into it, but I'm still drinking the shitty one that I bought for $6.50 late at night from the crappy bar across the street. It is quieter on this side of the hotel, but there are rooms with children, and that has been an issue, I think. Today's walk was, as I told you, less inspiring. I think I'm gonna still stick with the walk on Saturday. Tomorrow I have to be up really early, but it's a bus tour. It's only half a day. And then I have kind of a plan on, I'm gonna go back to this place I ate at the other day and maybe go to the casino and just kind of see what's going on. I'm eating these fabulous weird biscuits, like biscuits covered with chocolate. Let's float my boat. I posted a thing on Facebook with a photo of me at a bar that's like, oh, it must be really cheap. That beer was $4.50. I mean, it had nice crunchy nuts, but $4.50 for a beer wasn't that cheap. That's the thing, you really don't know. You can sit down at a place and like, I have a beer and like, it's £1.50, it's €1.50, and you're like, thank you. And they give you prawns. And then you go to the next place and it's $4.50, but you get some nuts. Or it's $4.50 and you get fuck all. So the inconsistency of the bars and the pricing is kind of a thing, because like if you're walking about, you see a place you want to sit down and drink, you want to be like, how much is your blah blah blah? It just seems, I don't know. I'm 51. I don't do that. I'm not in a position where if I have to go up and ask for a price about something, I won't do it. I would do that at 21, but not at 51 when I'm supposed to. I know I earn a really good living, or I did. It's really hard for me to be that person. It's not the person I want to be. I don't know what's going on right now with the world, the government, etc. But there's a lot of things the Scottish government is doing, not doing at the moment that make to me zero sense. And we're all paying. We're all in a bad position. And it doesn't seem like there's any plan on how to help anyone. I guess we're all supposed to die. So on that cheery note, I can just say that, before I go in a building here, I mask up. Do I think I'm going to get COVID? No. Do I care? No. Do I think I have COVID and I will give it to someone? No. But I do it because it's what you do. And I mean, how much longer am I going to do this? Because it's what you should do out of respect. Because that's all I'm doing it for. I do feel that I've done these things and it has kept me safe. Because I know I've worked with people who had COVID. I know I've been near people with COVID. And I know I've not fucking gotten it. And I've always done the right things. But how much longer before you just give zero fucks? Because the dance they're trying to make you to do, the Simon Says, do this, don't do this, don't do this, is just so random. And you start knowing that it makes no difference, that's not what's going to change things. Because the stuff our government's trying to tell us to do right now, it's not making any difference. The stuff that would make a difference, they don't have the balls to implement. It's like too pervasive for them to think about it. So they'll just screw over one little industry and look like they're doing something. And they don't actually just lock it all down again for a month. You'd be better off locking it down for a month than letting everybody go to gyms and have cafes and do everything they want to do except go into a bar or restaurant, because you shut them all down. The bar and restaurant people spend a lot of money in the industry. If they've not got money, you're fucked, buddy. So, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, like I said, do what makes you feel safe. Stay the fuck away from me. Buy me a drink and wash your fanny.